Hi you all, this is Rosa bringing you Deer Families, a docuseries dedicated to the study and observation of the wild white-tailed deer that live in the rapidly developing town my home is in. Here we have Liam and his son to the left of Liam. It's the beginning of May and the buck's antlers are starting to grow back in. They're covered in velvet still. Liam's antlers are growing in the most because he lost them before the others did. He has the largest antlers in this area, and he's one of the bigger bucks and one of the more dominant bucks, and father to most of the other bucks in the area I live in. Coming up to the right is Ethan. He's still getting bigger, and he's still with his adopted mom, Lana. Him and Lana's baby River are still with her. Lana hasn't had her young yet this season. She's still carrying. Here's River walking through. They both just had carrot snacks. Now they're coming to snack on some raw peanuts that are still shelled. And Lana's mother, Sharon, looks like she's had her baby. Her abdomen has decreased in size a lot over the last 2 days, and her behavior has changed, where she would come with her two daughters, Lana and Kyla. She's now just coming in little spurts here and there, and if she hears any disturbance in the woods, she quickly runs back to the woods, and I believe that's because her baby is in there, and she's running back to protect her baby from any possible disturbance. When deer have their young, the first weeks of their life, they're too weak to travel with their mother, so their mother leaves them in a safe hiding place, and she goes off and feeds in order to have the nutrients she needs to nurse her baby. So it's exciting here. Each day I check out Lana and Kyla's bellies to see if they're still carrying or if their babies are here. I hope to meet Sharon's baby soon. When he or she is old enough to travel with Sharon, the baby will come by here for snacks with her. Given nothing happens to the baby, when deer live in neighborhoods like this, there's a high risk of getting killed by a car because the babies haven't yet learned about road traffic and vehicles yet, and they're usually the ones that die from car accidents or get severely injured. So I pray nothing happens to their babies this year, but usually nearly half of them don't survive from either that or just interference with people. And the city and the state wildlife departments give messages to all the residents each year to not interfere or approach any fawn that is by itself, because 9 times out of 10 it's just waiting on its mother, and the mother will be right back. And a lot of folks don't No, that's common for either a mother deer or a mother bird to leave their baby for a little bit while they go get food, and they think the baby is orphaned, and they take the baby to a rescue center where it doesn't have nearly as good a chance of survival, long-term survival. So that's also another. There's a cardinal that just flew by. I don't know if you all can see it. It's now on that. Isn't that just beautiful? So the cardinals, and really a number of bird species, a number of songbirds, have been coming by because it turns out they like these peanuts too. And I also leave sunflower seeds, and so many species of birds love sunflower seeds. I wash my patio each evening to prevent disease, but it does get just stained. Every now and then I brush it down with white vinegar, which clears the stain. But I haven't done that in a few days, and we had a rain, which kind of got it more dirty, so I'll have to get those stains out. So this is just a little update on these sweet deer, and keep them in your prayers. This is really a delicate time for them as the mothers are giving birth to their young. From now through June, we'll be seeing their babies, and hopefully all the drivers will be cautious and slower on the roads during this time of year. I have a little sign that says slow down, and there are a lot of people in this neighborhood that have signs like that for the deer because they camouflage very well into any background, so it's very hard to see them, and it's not until they move oftentimes that you see them, and then that's often too late. So it's best to just drive slow and keep an eye out for any wildlife. This is my little slow sign. I think sometimes it works. It's just a friendly reminder that there are deer crossing the road. It says slow on it. There's a little kid and a dog holding a flag. So yeah, now that the babies are arriving, the does, Sharon and her two daughters, they're not here as often. They're tending to the babies that have arrived. They come and they leave real quick. So keep them in your prayers that people remember to slow down for the babies that are born this spring as they're driving. So there Liam goes, and his son is with him, and his grandbaby, River. Look how sweet those two are, father and son. They clean each other. Such a sweet family. I hope you all are having a great day and enjoying the nature and wildlife around you. Bye-bye from Rosa with Deer Families.